16 years ago, I was accused of a sexual assault that really never took place. It's just tore up my whole life. It was the New Year's Eve of 1999, 2000, a little after, 12. I was sitting on the porch, with someone. Two women walk up. I knew one of them. She comes in and sits down. She's talking with us. She starts kissing on, the other person I was with. She puts her leg on me. We hear of a party that's going on. We walk through the back, to go up to this party, and as we're getting into the, the enclosed back porch, it's really, really dark, and so I'm trying to find, the way to the steps. Next thing you know, the cops kick the door in, and this woman starts screaming. From there, the police handcuffed us and took us to jail. And from there, that's when I found out that I was being charged with a sexual assault. Nobody touched anyone, nobody pulled anyone's pants down, nobody kneeled on top of anybody. I never thought that this would ever happen to me, and it has ruined my life. I can't go to work, I can't, get a decent job, I can't even find anywhere decent to live at without them, telling me exactly where I gotta live at. I met Gayla in the year 2011. We were seeing each other, we were talking, and one day I was out, so she went to cleaning, and I have a letter that I get every few months, saying to go and report, She found the letter that I had, I think, under my cushion of my couch, and she asked me about it, And, I kind of lied to her at first. I believe, just until this day, she still has a little bit of doubt in her that I might have done it, I might have not done it. She's really not sure. I love her, She's been a good woman to me, I want to clear my name to her, and I want to be able to have her trust me. And I want us to have a life together and be a family, just like anyone else. I don't want my son, growing up thinking, man, my dad, did he do this? And I just don't want to be looked at like a damn predator.
He says that he was wrongly accused of the sexual assault that, from what I understand, he went to 2 years in prison for this?
Yes.
And then 2 years house arrest. And how did you find out that Jose was a sex offender?
I was cleaning his house. I was 5 months pregnant with our daughter, and I found the letter up under the couch, and my heart literally went into my throat. All I could think of is, what the hell have I gotten myself into? Why would someone who is charged with this not be upfront and honest about it to who they're going to be with? Especially, I'm pregnant now, and you still haven't told me.
And you stayed by his side. What eventually led you to break up with him?
When I got pregnant with our son, I broke everything off with him because I do have doubts, and I want to know.
He says he didn't do this. Being the former policeman myself, I look and I go, well, why'd you plead then, right?
And that's another thing that
because he didn't go to a trial, he took a plea deal,
right?
And if I'm innocent, I mean.
That's how I seen it.
I don't want to go to jail
exactly.
for 2 years.
And that's how I seen it. If you didn't do it, why did you take a plea deal? Why didn't you fight it if you knew?
At first, we was being charged with an unlawful restraint, which at the time I didn't even know what that was, And go to court, or later on that night or whatever, they telling me that I got charged with a criminal sexual assault. And I'm like, at that point, I couldn't believe it. You know what? I didn't want to believe it. I couldn't believe it was happening.
You took a plea deal, right?
Yes.
And why did you do that?
Yep.
Well, I took the plea deal because I tried everything I could to try to fight the case, to beat it in the beginning. I even offered to take a polygraph test, and what I was told was, well, if you take the polygraph and you fail, the state can use it against you, but if I pass, I can't use it for my own defense. So, that was out the question, And then the time they were talking about, they were telling me, when I first went in, I was like, well, they were like, well, they're coming at you, not trying to help me beat the case or anything, but telling me how much time I can get, First start out with 18, and I was like, no, I'm not, no, Then it went down to 12, and then it goes down to 9. Next, it goes all the way down to the minimum of 6, which I didn't really know that was the minimum, I just figured, I got to do it, and then while waiting, to go to court, and months have gone by. They can't find this woman. They can't, get a hold of her, So I'm like, let's just go to court, take her to trial. If she's not there, maybe, she feels guilty about it too. It's like, man, I'm not going to just show up. And the last day, she showed up, and they're like, man, she's here, this and that, what are you going to do? I said, all right, let's go ahead and, what happens if we go ahead and try to fight it today and take her to trial? He goes, well, if you lose, we're going back up to the 20 or the 18 or whatever that
18
we
years.
offered you. Yeah, in the beginning, you know. And I was like, man, you know what? I can't take that chance with, you know, with my life. I had just got out of jail for, you know, for something else. I was like, you know what? I'm on parole. I can't, you know what? I can't do it like that. You know, I just got out. You know what? They're gonna look at that. You know, they're gonna be like, you know what? Slam them. You know. So I thought I was doing the right thing by, you know, taking this time. But I didn't know that, you know, at the end, when I got out, you know, that I would have to register for the rest of my life. I didn't know that I, you know what? I had to live at a certain place. I didn't know that I couldn't be, you know, around a daycare.
Would you do anything different?
What do you mean? What I do?
Would you have fought it knowing that?
Oh, well, yeah. I mean, if I was going to get the, you know, I would have just go ahead and fight it.
Now you fall in love with Gayla. She has your son. You know, you lose a child, which I'm very sorry to hear. But then you have a boy. And at no time in the quiet moments together, you say, you know what? This is the truth, what happened. Because according to you, your story's changed a couple times. Your family then tells her, hey, he did it. He raped somebody.
Okay, well, I don't think my family told her, you know, that I did something, but you know what? I'm pretty sure that
that's what she said. I'm not trying to put words in her mouth, but you said that, right?
I went and talked to the family members, and then I confronted him, yes.
Okay, well...
But it was, they told me it was an accused.
Okay. Well, I mean...
Did you choke the girl that allegedly said this about you?
No, you know, they say...
Did you ever touch her?
I didn't touch her not one time. I did not choke her the way, you know, they said that I choked her, or that I grabbed her and I forcibly dragged her through a gangway, and that I choked her, and I told her, you know what, are you ready to die? That, you know, we're really gonna hurt, and from there, you know, she said we pulled her pants down.
And this woman's not part of this story here today, but I'm just wondering, you ever see her again after you went to jail?
No, I don't even know her name.
Right, okay. So you tell me, you're here today, and why are you here today?
I'm here because I want to prove to her, you know, and family or anyone that has doubt, you know what I'm saying, that, you know, man, did he do this or not? No, I'm here to prove that, you know, to them and
Would you like to be back together with Gayla?
Of course.
How hard has it been separated the last couple of years?
Well, it's been rough, you know what I'm saying, because...
It's been really rough.
I mean, I just can't go many places, you know. The town where we're at is really kind of small, you know what I'm saying? So, I mean, I can't do anything. I can't go see my son, you know.
Jose came here to take a lie detector test to prove to you that this incident that happened 16 years ago, that he didn't do it, and that he wants you to trust him again. We asked Jose, that night, did you force that woman into the gangway? He answered no. That night, did you choke that woman? He answered no. That night, did you pull that woman's pants down? He answered no. That night, did you attempt to run away from the police? He answered no. The results came back all the same to each question, and they came back that Jose did not tell the truth.
No, it can't be right.
What?
It can't be right. There's no way. There's just no way. I'm serious.
What?
You know what? There's just no way.
So I guess my question to you, Jose, is that night, and I don't want to get into every little specific what happened, but you got to admit that you did something wrong. Somebody must have heard something and called the police, because the police didn't just show up in a gangway and in a backyard and lock you up, right?
Well, right.
So you're telling me you did nothing wrong?
I did nothing wrong. Nothing like that happened.
What was it? What did you take?
I didn't take anything. I smoked weed. That's it. You know I smoke weed and stuff.
I know you smoke weed, but
what did my producers tell you before you came to the show?
Not to
he
smoke
said
weed.
for a couple of days, not
Right.
to. Yes.
Right. And I don't want to get into the specifics of this case, because like I said, this case is over, it's done. But here you're ruining the one good thing in your life, because, I don't know, do you believe him now?
No.
No. And she wants to believe you, Jose. She wants to believe you, just like I wanted to believe you.
I mean, if it happened, will you please just tell me?
It didn't happen.
All right. You came here, you wanted an answer, you got it. Hopefully, someday, before it's too late, because time slips away way too fast, he'll admit to you. He'll tell you the truth. So, I wish you all luck in the world. That's it.